Locke, you've been playing some Brutal Legend.
Who else has?
Jam.
That would be me.
Really?
Yeah, that's why I'm really pissed. Because, not because Brutal Legend is not a good game, but because I ordered them both from Amazon, and they were both supposed to arrive on Friday. Brutal Legend did, but Uncharted 2 didn't, which is just, I have no idea how that worked. But yes, I've been playing Brutal Legend.
It's weird.
Yeah. But anyway, Locke, what do you think of the game?
Oh, it's totally metal, dude.
Yeah, it really is.
And that's all I expected from it. I was a little reluctant to buy it. I don't know why. I went back and forth because on one hand, I had a game that I really wanted to support. I wanted, I'm not trying to lick Tim Schafer's butthole, but I think it's important to purchase games like this so that we can get more games like it. Because it's unique, it's different, it's taking a chance, and I really wanted to support that.
Is it wrong that I really love the fact that it says a Tim Schafer game on the cover?
No. That's fine.
I really wish more games would do that. Like, Sid Meier's Civilization is a thing that you see, but no one else does it. Not even like Shigeru Miyamoto puts his name on the box.
So, that happens a lot in board games, though. Like, they put the guy's name right on the box.
Yeah.
But, no, Brutal Legend. What can I say? I've played a good chunk. I'm about 30% into it. And
it's actually pretty much where I am as well.
And the best thing about it for me so far is the style. The world that they've created is perfect for what I want. It's a metal fantasy world, and they've done such a good job in bringing in sound effects and characters, and the production value is so high on that it's I'm satisfied with that experience alone.
Yeah, I would say that the presentation is the game's strongest point, both in the visual style, the way that the characters look, and the animation that they have when they're talking to each other and interacting. The look of the world, like it's a big open world, it reminds me a lot of Hyrule Field from Ocarina of Time. In fact, there are a lot of things in this game that remind me of Zelda, but and the way that the world has like these just random heavy metal things in it. Like there's a giant guitar with two disembodied hands playing a solo way up on the end of the thing, so you know it's a really high solo. And there's like a giant iron cross and chrome spider webs and all this crazy stuff. And the day-night cycle just makes the game look even better because it sort of changes from this sort of bright sunny landscape to this sort of dark foreboding thing where you can see like these searchlights coming down from the sky and lava boiling up from a volcano in the distance. So it looks really, really cool.
Yeah, and cruising around in the Deuce, the car, it's just fun. It's a lot of fun. I really like
it. Is really
as soon
fun.
as you
and
get
I
in,
love the fact that the first thing you unlock for it, which you get for free, is the radio.
Yeah, I know, and just cruising around, every single track that pops up is amazing, and the music is such a big part of this game for me because when you're slaying, demon beasts, you want some Motorhead to be playing in the background because that's how it's done. Or when you're running over, those animals across the field, you're just killing roadkill to the sounds of Motley Crue or Judas Priest or anything like that. It's really
cool that when I was looking into like what music, because it's all licensed music for the most part in the game, when I was looking into what it was beforehand, I was like, I recognize like 3 of these. That kind of sucks. But it totally does the Guitar Hero thing of every single track. I'm like, yes, I really love this. I should totally buy an album so I can have the song myself.
The first one I'd suggest you check out, Jam, is my Canadian brothers' 3 Inches of Blood, because their hit track on Brutal Legend is called Destroy the Orcs, and it's excellent. So aside from that, the gameplay, that's a weird comment you made about Zelda. The open world does feel a lot like Zelda because there's the story missions and then there's the side missions. The side missions I've been doing because I wanted to see what they are so I could talk about them. They consist of ambushes,
there's like 5 different types which get used over.
What is it? Ambushes, then there's a defend one where you're on a turret. There's a race one. There's a hunter one where you have to kill a certain type of animal, and then I'm not too sure what the other one is.
I call that one the Warcraft quest.
The Warcraft quest,
There's also, I don't know if this is a recurring one or if this is a one-shot, but there was one called Wingman where you have to create a mosh pit with headbangers and use them to keep Thunderhogs, which are the sort of Motorhead fans, away from this couple who are trying to make out.
Oh, that's cool.
You're killing Motorhead fans? That seems
you're
wrong.
You're not. You're not killing them. You're using the mosh pit to keep them away from these two people.
Why are they bad?
Because they're glam.
Because the Thunderhogs are a lot cooler than the Headbangers, and if they get close, then they'll steal the girl away.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's pretty much how it rolls. Gameplay-wise, people are gonna. The only complaint I can see is that they tried to do too much with the RTS and the hack and slash and the open world sandbox stuff. I think it's competent enough in each of those areas that the gameplay holds up, but the selling feature, like we said, is the presentation. So it's not going to blow anyone away with, oh, look at this awesome tech tree that I can do. If I get this, and this unit, I can do this combo. No, it's a competent RTS. It's a competent hack and slash. It's a competent open world game. It's not going to blow. It's not doing anything totally new other than this world is created, I think. And for me, that's great. I love metal. If you don't love metal, you might not get it. But I think
I'm sure you won't get it.
I'm sure you won't get it, but I think they introduce it enough that you will still enjoy it. But for me, it's great. Like, the world enough is great. The gameplay, I like the idea of being able to command certain units. You got your ranged, who are the babes, the razor chicks. You got your headbangers. You have the what the hell's the bouncers, the guys with the giant fists. So there's a lot of variety there. And Jam, did you want to touch upon the multiplayer? Because you played a little bit of that, right?
I haven't actually played the multiplayer, but we've both gotten to the stage in the campaign where the multiplayer mechanics come to the fore.
Yeah.
And that's basically where the actual mechanics of it kind of remind me of the old Dawn of War, where you have to capture resource points which are static on the map and use them to destroy your opponent's base. Basically, to sort of overwhelm the resources on the field and use that to your advantage to push forward. But the difference is that, of course, you're playing as an actual hero unit on the field, and you can fly, so you can get an overview and basically direct your troops. And it's not really an RTS in that you can't like band select people and say, you guys go here, you guys go here. You're basically just giving orders to people who are near you. But you can order new troops and stuff, and you have to basically keep a track on what's going on with you, with your army and that sort of thing. But it seems pretty fun. I'm interested to give it a try. Unfortunately, we haven't had an opportunity to do that yet, but it seems pretty interesting.
Yeah. I was just going to say that I think they want you to be in the front lines because they have implemented that hack and slash, and they give you the ability to double team with every single type of unit. So I think there's 8 to 10 different units for each faction, and they want you to get in there as the king or whatever you want to call it, your hero unit, and double team and use those units to your advantage. I think that's where a lot of the strategy comes from, is that the action part of it, where you can, say, start a mosh pit with the headbangers and go do a super melee attack, or sit back and pick people off with your catapult unit or whatever. So it's a nice blend. It's a nice blend from what I've played so far.
Yeah, I would say the only other thing that I kind of fear from the game is that it might get a little bit repetitive, because, as we said, the side quests are all basically the same thing over and over again, and after a while I have a feeling that what they're there for is they're there for you to get fire tributes, which are obviously people holding their lighters in the air, because that's the in-game currency that you can use to buy more combos for your combat, or upgrade your axe or your car, buy new stuff for those, that sort of thing. So there's some depth there, but it does seem like the side quests, they don't really have an arc to them. It's like the first couple of times you'll do them, the characters will have different dialogue where you'll say, who are you guys waiting for? We're waiting to ambush people. You're waiting to ambush people next to a fire? What are you, insane? That sort of thing.
Yeah.
But after a while, they just say the same thing over and over again. So I have a feeling that you're not actually supposed to do all of them. Maybe you are, I don't know. But I think maybe they're just there so you can get more of those fire tributes. But there is actually a lot of other stuff to do. Like you can, there's like 120 dragon statues in the game, in the overworld, which you have to find. And if you get like every 20 of those that you find, you unlock something new, which I haven't done yet, which is interesting.
I haven't been able to unlock those statues yet.
Oh, really?
Do you get a certain solo?
No, you you use the fire chord.
Oh.
Yeah, it doesn't tell you that. It is weird, but yeah.
Okay.
You need to use the fire chord. And then there's like a vista, there are these sort of, telescope things that you can look through, and it shows you the vista, and you can collect those sorts of things. There's, relics you can raise using the special relic raiser solo, which give you new, songs in the soundtrack, which is really cool. So there's a whole bunch of stuff to do if you really want it to be there. But maybe after a while it might get a little bit repetitive. I don't know.